menu here. Yeah, usually in the morning I'm somebody who likes to get my omelets and egg sandwiches. And I'm also somebody who likes to get my French toast as well in the morning. So I'm thinking about doing my regular, if I can find it for you guys. Yeah, pot spaghetti and meatballs. That's always my favorite thing to get. Yeah, so I ordered the spaghetti and meatballs, and the soup of the day is either chicken aioli or cream of broccoli. So I'll tell you how this is. It's pretty yummy. I like the cream taste of it. A little salty, but I like the salty taste of it. I would say that it definitely needs a lot more seasoning to kind of be above average. Now I'm going to enjoy this pasta for you. I do it, the old Italian way, which is, all the cheese that you can on it. All the cheese that you can. And one thing I like about this place is that they don't judge if I want to put all the cheese that I can on this. Excited to enjoy this. One thing that's bad when you do food reviews that you just can't jump at the food. You have to do a couple of shots, do a couple of takes, make it all look good. So I'm excited to try this out in 3, 2, 1. The meatballs are pretty good. Again, I really wish they used more spices. But they do have a good, meat flavor to it. It's definitely ground beef. And they can also experiment with different types of meats if they wanted to. Same thing with the pasta. That it just tastes watery. They could have just put more olive oil or something like a little bit more flavorful. But like I said, I think that what I would say is the food here is definitely above passable. Definitely the experiment with spices and more oils, the olive oils and stuff like that would be stronger, more enjoyable pieces of food. But it doesn't mean that this is a bad place. It just means that things are great. There's a standard, but it can go to the next level if they want to. Another thing about this place is that they have really good portions. That it's definitely a lot. This is enough for 2 people. It's not like Tony's when I was a kid, because Tony's was a restaurant in New York City where they would have large portions. Spaghetti and meatballs would not be for 1 person, it would be for 8 people. And at Tony's, the meatballs are the size of my fist. Versus here where the meatballs are not as big. But again, it's good to have a good amount of food, but not too much for somebody. I'll tell you a little bit more specifically how this meatball tastes. There's definitely a ground beef flavor and a bit a pork flavor to it. I'm not sure how they make the meatballs, but they're definitely very yummy. It definitely has some hints of salt, and juicy, and I also like the size of these meatballs. They're not super tiny, but they're not just big as my fist like in other restaurants, because it eventually becomes too much. The sauce is very watery, and the plate is a little like soupy, but that doesn't bother me too much. I think that it is kind of good that it's a little watery, because when you eat it, you eat it quicker because it's a little more fluid. Like, this is like the food competitions. Why do you see them chug down water while they're eating hot dogs? Because it softens it and makes it more digestible. Yeah, but one thing about this food that I have to say, I'm close to done with my plate, is that it gives you the itis really quickly. You want a good meal, you want a good nap, you got Three Brothers. But I'm always happy to come here. I gotta show you guys the Acropolis the next time, but this makes me happy. This is a really good ice cream sundae. Chocolate syrup, whipped cream, and vanilla ice cream. So I'm excited to try this out for you guys. I was kind of advised that the person who made this for me used to work in an ice cream shop, so it may not be consistent, but still, it's a thought that counts. It's sweet, colorful, nice balance of chocolate. I appreciate the globs of whipped cream because it helps break up the monotony of chocolate and the monotony of the strong ice cream flavors. Because anything with a super strong flavor is not good food, but when you kind of break up the strong flavors, it is good food, because you want the palate to experience different tastes. So I'm happy with this. I also like the chocolate syrup and whipped cream pattern because it adds another layer of texture and shape to work. Now, with my crazy ideas, this should definitely have sprinkles on this just to add some more color. Maybe not for anything with chocolate in it, because that's just too contrasty, but maybe for vanilla or strawberry. Maybe if they kind of got torched and burned some of the burnt some of the whipped cream, that would be another way of introducing new flavors. But I'm happy with this. I'll show you a little bit of this ice cream soup thing that's kind of going on here. I gotta show you a little bit of this ice cream soup thing that's going on here. So I'm very happy with this. Overall, the food was really, really good. Like I've said before, that this is a diner, and their style is always going to be giving you a little bit extra in quality. Give you a little extra in quantity versus quality, and that's not a problem for me because I'm a big eater. And a lot of people who go here are usually people getting off from work or people going for that Sunday dinner type of thing. So the big amount of food is what sells it, not really the quality. However, I do think that if they upgrade the place like a few years ago, so I think that they can just upgrade their food a little bit, just bring in a lot more spices and bring in like oils, like cook things with olive oil, cook things with like canola oil and stuff like that. Or even like with Gordon Ramsay, like how he uses butter to baste his food and other things like that. There's just like little inexpensive ways to make food taste a lot better and look more professional. So like I said, it's with them, it's just they just need to kind of make really, really big steps forward in their work. Like I said, they're like a B. They're like a strong B that could be a strong A, and that's how I feel about it. So I don't think that they do bad stuff. I think that they're really good. But there's a huge level of ability that they definitely can aspire to if they choose to do that. And it's not that hard. Like, look, I'm doing these videos to practice my filmmaking, become a better filmmaker. And over time, I'm gonna reach that sooner than later. But there's years of my life where I've not applied myself as much as I should. So that's with food, and that's with restaurants like Three Brothers. They may make millions of dollars, but if they kind of improve the quality, then that could be improved or go higher so much. So always try to know when you have a good hustle and things are going very well, that you can make that hustle more and more impactful if you choose to even spend some more dollars and more times in making yourself better. So invest in making yourself better.